Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, September 20th, 2024. I am Fredicia Liebert. 11 Nevisians were recognized by the Nevis Island Administration during its Independence 41 ceremonial parade and awards ceremony on Thursday, September 19th.
Together, a people, proud and strong, we have gathered here this morning to celebrate Independence 41. It is with great pride that I stand here this morning on behalf of the Nevis Island Administration to recognize the contribution of 11 stalwarts. Nevis is as nice as it is because of their toil, their talent, and their tenacity. Let your cheers be proud and strong as you help me celebrate these patriots. Firstly, in the area of agriculture, is well-known livestock farmer, hailing from Rollins but married and long adopted into the community of Prospect. We thank Mrs. Leonora Brown for her contribution to agriculture. For her long-standing contribution to education, we call on the elegant and talented immediate past principal of the Joycelyn Liebert Primary School, Miss Barbara Hendrickson. Yet another stalwart in education, we invite the charming Mrs. Evelina Claxton to receive her well-deserved award. For those lighter moments that have moved and grooved us, the man with the government name, John Abbott, but better known to us as DJ Zimba, has been a mainstay in the ever-evolving entertainment industry. Please come forward, Mr. Abbott, and be recognized. To receive the award for entrepreneurship, we invite the ever-pleasant and proficient businessman, Mr. Vincent Perkins. For her many years of committed service to the Nevisian public, we call forward the nurturing nurse, Nurse Joya Walters. We appreciate you, Nurse Walters. For her contribution to hospitality, we recognize the sterling contribution of Miss Cheryl Wilkinson. Accepted on her behalf is her daughter, Denise Wilkinson. We all know that small business is a vital part of our nation's economy, and for her contribution to small business, I call on the chicken stone cook, who gives you service with a dance, Miss Dolores Body, ladies and gentlemen. In the area of sport, I invite forward the man with a new vision for grassroots sport development in Nevis, the manager of the El Camino T. Willett Park, Mr. Wendell Micey Wallace. I now call forward a lady known to warm hearts and bellies with her charm and culinary skill. For her contribution to hospitality and community service, put your hands together for Miss Veronica Pamela Brooks. Finally, we recognize the unassuming taximan, Mr. Curvis Scarborough, for his sterling contribution in the area of tourism. Mr. Scarborough is unable to be here with us this morning, but he's represented and well represented by his other half, Mrs. Angela Scarborough.
The presentation of awards was preceded by the Independence 41 Ceremonial Parade. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force led the parade and march past, as well as Deputy Governor General Her Honor Hailita Liburd. Also on display were the Nevis Cadet Corps, as well as members of unarmed units and other uniformed bodies, including the Nevis Air and Seaports Authority, Seventh-day Adventist Pathfinders, Boy Scouts, Girls Brigade, Girl Guides, as well as students of the island's primary and secondary schools and the Nevis Sixth Form College, accompanied by the Nevis Symphonic Band. The parade and ceremony was attended by dignitaries, including the members of the Cabinet of the Nevis Island Administration and the Nevis Island Assembly, members of the clergy, senior civil servants, and members of the business community. Meantime, Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, is urging the citizens and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis to do their part in preserving the nation's core values of inclusion and diversity. He made the call on Thursday, September 19th, as he made his address to mark the 41st anniversary of the Federation's independence.
This year's independence is being celebrated under the theme, Together a People, Proud and Strong, Independence 41. This theme reflects our deep-rooted spirits of unity, dignity, and strength of character. It is an inspirational call that charges us to unite in spirit and in action. It gives voice to our patriotic pride, our individual fortitude, and our collective strength as a nation. My brothers and sisters, we are a people proud and strong, joined by a common thread of progress and prosperity, linked by a common dream of peace and togetherness, and connected by the unifying ideals of tolerance and compassion.
He noted that a greater federation for the next generation can only be achieved if we work together.
Together, let us continue to build on the legacy entrusted to us by our ancestors. Together, let us commit to working together in unity to create a more prosperous and resilient St. Kitts and Nevis. Together, let us use our collective strength and commitment for the growth and prosperity of St. Kitts and Nevis, our homeland. Together, let us recommit ourselves to the service of this country and collectively resolve to continue our journey beyond this 41st independence celebration, with an understanding that, as a nation, we are much greater together.
Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, will host his next press conference on Thursday, September 26th. The press conference will be held at the Cabinet Room on the second floor of the Social Security Building at Pinnies Estate. Premier Brantley will provide an update on matters pertaining to Nevis, and members of the press will have the opportunity to ask questions. The Premier's press conference will be broadcast live from 10 a.m. on Nevis Television, NTV Channel 99, Nevis Television Facebook page, and Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Still to come, Nevis Disaster Management Department launches Children's Art Contest. The details right after this break.
The people of Nevis have long remained connected to the gifts nature has bestowed.
As an ambassador of this majestic island, it is my duty to encourage my people to nurture, preserve, and protect what makes us unique as a people and strong as a country.
This one is dedicated to my lovely little island.
Welcome back. As part of its observance of International Day of Disaster Risk Reduction, the Nevis Disaster Management Department has launched a Children's Art Contest. Children aged 6 to 12 years are invited to draw, paint, or sketch art pieces that capture disaster risk reduction in their communities on the island of Nevis. Artwork should represent disaster risk reduction under the 2024 theme, Empowering the Next Generation for a Resilient Future. The art pieces can depict how we prepare for, respond to, or recover from a natural or human-induced hazard, and must reflect how to build a safer, stronger, more resilient Nevis. Each participant must also submit an essay of about 150 words explaining the artwork and how it relates to disaster risk reduction in his or her community. Prizes of up to $600 will be awarded to the winners. The deadline for submission is October 11th, 2024. For more information and competition guidelines, visit the Nevis Disaster Management Department Facebook page. The Ambassador of Switzerland to St. Kitts and Nevis, Her Excellency Rita Hammerly-Wetch, paid a courtesy call on Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Mark Brantley, at his office on Friday, September 20th, 2024.
And I'm very happy to visiting today Nevis, first meeting with the Premier. It's my third visit to the island. Very happy to be here and always something nice to discover again.
Premier Brantley welcomed the ambassador to the Federation and gave details about the contents of the meeting.
I just want to welcome Ambassador, again, the Swiss Ambassador to St. Kitts and Nevis, and our Honorary Consul as well, Mr. Ernest Amory, just to welcome him over to Nevis. Ernest is always here, and to welcome the Swiss Ambassador back. We certainly look forward to the discussions that we intend to have very shortly about how we can strengthen and deepen our bilateral relationships between St. Kitts and Nevis and Switzerland.
Also present at the meeting was Honorary Consul General of Switzerland, Ernest Amory. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Freddie Liebert. Thank you for viewing.